Hey everybody, Panda here to bring you to Love Through Darkness, episode 3, and actually this one was actually quite interesting, mainly that because it focused on a girl that, from what I've seen into to Love Through, she really didn't get a lot of development, but I'll talk about that once she gets to that part. But how the episode started is, Rito was in the bath, and turned out he was there naked, holding a girl's breasts. No, and I believe her name is Kurosaki Mei, the new girl in this series. And what happens is, it was actually all a dream, since she since she's a second generation of I forget what the species or what Yami is, but she can actually fuse her own body into Rito, so they can share thoughts. They can practically just manipulate them. So she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna meet up with them, mess with their plans," and she introduces herself to the entire group. You know, like Lala and all the rest of them. And I believe the other girl was Sailenji. Is that the girl who's interested in Yuki? Well, the main girl that really tried at the original series, and surprisingly, this, like I said, it was a Kotegawa episode, since him and Rito were going home, since saying, "Oh, they're next to each other," and when they were looking at it, Momo was flying home, as I keep forgetting that they can't fly. Decided to set all these saying "Oh, Kotegawa is going to become part of the harem plan." So she basically got all these situations, the principal chasing them naked, so he was grabbing their hand and running away, made it rain, so they had to go back to his house and get dry. And then it's "Oh, we're home. Why don't you have a shower, a bath or something?" And like I said, the magical mist prevented a lot of stuff happening. There was one scene where I was concerned that some panties were coming off, but luckily they did block it. It just came off screen slightly. But as we was as they're saying "Oh, we're gonna give you Rito's "I'm gonna give you some clothes." And what happens is, to make sure no one else came around, Momo placed this barrier, so no one could get in or out, and made some CG so it looks like it's been raining all day to delay them. And he's "I'll play some clothes out for you." It was supposed to be some tracksuits, but it's she just came out in just a plain shirt. So he's I swear I did it, but Momo playing, and the two were just talking and trying to get along, and then suddenly a blackout happens, and he smashes his leg and falls on top of Kotegawa on the bed. And she sort of actually tried got her arms around her, saying I've always been just talking about I always thought boys were shameless and all that, but I realised boys are supposed to be shameless. And magical mist stops the important, and it did look like these two were going to kiss. At the scene, Rito actually stopped himself from doing this. He's saying "I'm sorry, I don't do that," and Kotegawa is just saying "I was just testing you," but she actually was, serious. She is basically just being a tsundere about it. But the barrier actually came down thanks to Lala, Mikan, and I forget who the little girl's called, who was with Nana. But yeah, all them right back, and May actually destroyed the barrier with some weapon, and she was actually talking to this master of hers, apparently someone from the Residence of Darkness who will be arriving soon. A customer from the galaxy, and they're saying what will Yami do about it. This was a pretty interesting episode. I did enjoy it. I'm glad that they're getting some more development with those characters. I would like to see a I don't know, because I really did enjoy Sailenji, and I really did enjoy her, and Lala as well. They're my it's the reason why I really enjoy this harem. Is mainly because of those characters, but I just wish they'd do, I know, Darkness doesn't focus on them, but I just hope there are some episodes that do focus on them again, since that, the end of Moto Talavu was very very interesting, but I don't know. But tell me what you think in the comment section below about this episode of To Love Through Darkness. That's all from me this week, people. I've been Panda, so thank you very much for watching. Strike like a panda, sign out, and I hope to see you next time, people.